Hey gamers, welcome to Board Games and Beyond. I'm Rick.
And I'm Gretchen.
And this is a show where we talk about what's news and what's new at your local game store. So let's jump right into it with What's News. First thing in the news this week is really something I've wished for forever.
I'm excited.
D&D esports. So if you go to dndsports.tv, you'll find out about this new thing that D&D Beyond has got going on. Where imagine if two parties fighting for opposite sides found themselves in the same dungeon. It's kill or be killed. What will they do to survive? D&D Sports is the first online D&D tournament in a cooperative party versus party.
That's so exciting.
I'm like ridiculously crazy about this. Setting from Encounter Roleplay and D&D Beyond with a grand prize of $5,000.
Holy macaroni.
Right? So over the course of 4 weeks, 16 players will compete in teams of 4 in single elimination games. Each game is a best of 3 arena battles and played via Roll20.
I love this.
I love it as well.
This is, I feel like this is going to be like nerdy. Like you could follow this like other people follow other sports. Like I am down for this.
I'm all about it. I've always thought like after the movie Beer Fest,
yes.
I was like, why isn't there an underground D&D league where people are competing for cash prizes?
I want to root for my favorite character. Like I want to root for whoever the underdog is right now. I want to go find them and make a flag.
I agree. I think maybe we can talk to the bosses and get a team as well. We'll call ourselves
That'd be so much fun.
The GT Maniacs.
Yes.
Or Game Trade Maniacs.
I like this.
So what do you have, Gretchen?
I have Kids on Bikes. So Renegade Game Studios and Hunters Entertainment are excited to announce a new supplement to the Kids on Bikes universe, Strange Adventures Volume 1. This book adds more stories and campaign settings to your players into more peculiar situations and thrilling moments. And you can find this accessory on game shelves beginning February 2019. So pre-order it from your friendly local game store.
That's pretty cool. We actually did a video recently where we did a building character episode on Kids on Bikes. So Kids on Bikes is your kids in the 80s who encounter strange and peculiar things within your community.
I love it.
It's so much fun. It's reminiscent of a lot of the movies of the 80s involving kids, some shows, and other things like that. Yeah, anytime when you're in that like 10 to 13 range, everything is like magical.
Everything's magical and spooky.
And a mystery. Well, why does Old Man Johnson have the signs keep out wolves, especially?
Oh,
or whatever. It's very strange why these signs are on his property. Those kind of things, and then you come up with these fanciful ideas.
And even when I was growing up in the 90s, we got around on bikes.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it was. You always had the neighborhood crew with everyone on their bikes or the Razor scooters knocking out their ankles. So
it's
nostalgia.
Nostalgia, and it's a fun game. The supplement sounds amazing to add more to your Kids on Bikes universe, like they mentioned, and so much good stuff. I love it.
And perfect for Halloween.
Oh, so good. All right, so that was the news. Let's find out what's new at your local game store. All right, so new this week at your friendly local game store. First, we've got Caro, as it were, by Hurricane Games. So this is set in June 2471, and kerosene, aka Caro, is scarce. Two clans are struggling to survive, exploring new territories in their tanker trucks. Running out of fuel is a risk each time they leave camp. Fortunately, a local tribe of Tuareks can lend a helping hand. So you get all sorts of cool stuff in regards to you're in a future setting. It's kind of like, what's that movie with a guy in a car in a Thunderdome?
Are you thinking about Mad Max?
Something like that. Very similar to that kind of theme. This is a 2-player game set in the future, which is a very unfriendly world, and where players will play clan leaders managing a camp, a tanker truck, and 7 explorers competing for the same lands and the same resources. So a very cool game that you can get right now at your friendly local game store.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All
do you
right,
got?
so I have koi, which is surely becoming one of my favorites ever. It's beautiful and wonderful in every way. So with koi, you are playing as a koi fish, and you are trying to eat the most dragonflies and frogs, and it's a strategy game,
Okay.
so that you can eventually become a dragon. So it's by Smirk and Laughter, and it is for 1 through 4 players, and 10 and up is the recommended age.
Okay, very cool. That sounds like an amazing game.
Yeah, no, it's everything about it is pretty, and I love strategy games. I think they're so much fun.
You also have another game over there.
Do.
And I like jelly beans, so
So this one is Show and Tile by Jelly Bean Games, and it's a party game for 3 to 6 players that's suitable for all ages. Each player takes 2 sets of tangram tiles, picks a word, and starts building. And at the end of 90 seconds, you put your tiles down and try to guess everyone's words. And if you can't draw, no problem. Tangrams have been around for centuries and can be used to construct anything you can imagine. So it's going to kind of bring you back to grade school a little bit, grade school geometry class.
yeah, I love it. And it's by Jelly Bean Games.
Yep, ages 8 and up.
I love jelly beans.
You just like jelly
I
beans.
do. I love them. They're so good. That's very cool. And so those are some of the games that are coming out
Yeah.
that are available this week at your local game store. Also this week, Orbis by Space Cowboys hits the shelves. But we want to give this
Yeah.
copy away. So if you want to win this, you need to comment below with a hashtag Space Cowboy. So we know that you saw this and want this game. We'll pick a winner, and we'll announce a winner on next week's episode of Board Games and Beyond.
Awesome.
And yeah, this could be someone's. But if you don't win, you can pick it up at your local game store. So that's Orbis. So that takes us into our next little segment,
Does.
our video spotlight. So let's check it out.
Hey, it's Mia with another Game Trade Media Minute. Enter a world where anything is possible in Keyforge. In the center of the universe hangs the Crucible, an artificial world built from the pieces of countless planets. Here, in the world's first unique deck game, created by legendary designer Richard Garfield, 2 players step into the roles of mighty archons, racing to forge keys that unlock the Crucible's hidden vaults. Leading their diverse teams, filled with followers from 3 of the Crucible's great houses, the Archons must gather Ember, stave off their opponent's progress, and ultimately be the first to open a vault and gain its incredible knowledge. With a vast array of creatures, artifacts, and abilities, and over 104 quadrillion possible decks, every deck is completely one of a kind, and no 2 battles will ever be the same. Keyforge is a 2-player game that takes about 45 minutes and is for gamers 14 and up. Make sure to head on over to your friendly local game store to find out more.
So Fantasy Flight Games hitting another one out of the park with Keyforge.
Yes.
This game is ridiculous.
We
We've
played it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the first card games I've played since Pokemon.
Wow.
And it was easy to pick up. It was super fun to play. I mean, I had a good time with it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game. It's by Richard Garfield, as is mentioned in the video. But you can check out more about Keyforge at Fantasy Flight Games on the interwebs. So go check it out and learn all about it. And when it hits the shelf, pick it up. So that takes us into an even better thing because Keyforge is going to build something really huge.
It
It's going
is.
to build a huge community. So let's give our community shout-outs. Who do you have shout-out this week?
All right, so I have Quality Collectibles. It's a local store in Jasper, Alabama.
What?
Yep, going down south.
All right.
That down home hospitality.
I love it.
And you can look them up at www.qcgaming.net. But yeah, Quality Collectibles.
Cool. So if you're in that area, check them out. I've got AC Gaming Space, another friendly local game store in Plattsburgh, New York. So check out AC Gaming. You can find them on Facebook at facebook.com/AC Gaming Space and find out all about them if you're in the Plattsburgh area or in New
Awesome.
York and you're just kind of out and about and you want to say, I'm going to go check out a friendly local game store I didn't know about. This is the one to go check out.
Sounds good.
I love it.
Road trip.
Road trip, right? And we can check out the warehouse maybe.
Yeah.
If we're up there. So we would close it off normally right now, but we want to let you know we have another contest, not just for Orbis, but what's that been sitting in front of you this whole time?
This is a pumpkin filled with dice. Now, so we have I think we just had people going up on the Game Trade Media page. There's a post, and on that post, when you find it, we want everyone to guess how many dice are in the pumpkin.
Yes.
And then they'll win something. What will they win?
Yeah, well, the winner will get a game called Betrayal at House on the Hill by Avalon Hill. It's a very popular tile placement, mystery, spooky, everybody's going to die type of game. It's very fun, but we're going to give away a copy of that. As a matter of fact, it is right back here behind this Catan chocolate.
I was like,
But here's the box right
there it is.
So yeah, we're going to give away this copy of Betrayal at House on the Hill. It is a amazing game, and if you don't have it, this is a great way to get it. If you don't win it, guess where you can find it?
Your local game store?
What? Yes, friendly local game store.
Amazing.
Go check it out. So that has been Board Games and Beyond. I'm Rick,
And I'm Gretchen.
and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Board Games and Beyond. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.